Go. Know one another once more.
I didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, it's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside. Oh, I've noticed. Ever since I first slipped into my camp garments, I should think. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas? Well, there's the visit to the House of the Moon, fending off Sharan assassins. That stray imp that joined us. Bing Bong, wasn't it? We've squeezed in a lot. And I'm glad I got to share it all with you. I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else. Why? Are you expecting to be gone for long? All right. I could get lost in those arms. Forgetting something? That's more like it. Don't get into trouble, but if you must, fetch me first.
It's really you! I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you! And you're so clean! I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of commission. Man, we had some good times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side. Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Ambien dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. You haven't seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier. Trying not to count my owlbears before they've hatched. But the thought of coming back to Baldur's Gate keeps me going. Can I look you up when I'm out? Please. You know me, an absolute beast on the battlefield. I'll be fine. Probably. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here, together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
Ah, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in. I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear. I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do. I've seen him more than a few times. And he's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers. And he's back in his element. Commanding the flaming fist with brave heart, and the likes of Gortash can bend people. Bane's chosen primed the fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin with a few exceptions. Fathers pardoned every last fist. If he still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, valor is found not in the wounds you inflict. May they all take it to heart. Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Home. Whatever that means to you. Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
And should you feel it squirming, know that it is only boo. Or perhaps the buffet has gone bad. You are quite coated in hamster hair. Now, wherever you go, Boo goes too.
I'm glad you're as pleased to see me as I am you. I have to say, I'm quite grateful to just be Gale for the evening. I fear my students find me somewhat intimidating due to my, explosive former reputation. I seem to put the fear of the gods into them. Or the fear of Mistra, to be more specific. Illusory magic has the power to confound the senses, to render the impossible into reality, and to allow expression of how due the decades to spare, I think you'd prove quite adept at it, as you did in... It was at that moment, the weave connecting us, that I realized teaching you was hardly an effort at all. Oh, they try their best, of course. And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned? From you, I'd expect. I've told my students plenty of I'd be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you. I don't see why not. 2 heads are better than 1. And of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with... It will give us plenty... I'm very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect that... So, in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you...
Gith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses... I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. My people... But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent.
They always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company. Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Love is a powerful tonic. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends. It's who I am. In all my glory, for better and for worse. That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you...
Must be careful to not overindulge.
Perhaps we should start throwing parties. But then again, just attending them grants you all the fun with none of the mess. I don't blame you. Are you trying to make me sleepy? You know... Why, I feel better already.
This one night is like any other. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. Surely thou thinkest not of sleep on this eve, for sleep will ever find thee. So, I ask thee, how dost thou feel? Apart from tired. If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much. Yes? What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.